far more than I should have trying to fix this. And I don't even know if it's a fixed situation. So... Damn it, I'm getting GFX likes. No. Okay, anyways, assuming this doesn't turn out shit, that's gonna be the deciding factor on whether or not I finish this playthrough. But, okay. Where did it go? You were just working. Where did you go? Why are you like this? It looked fine when it was the PS4 hooked up and that one connected. I mean, what's wrong with the PS2? Does it have to do with the HDMI converter? I don't know. I don't remember having an issue with it before. Come on. Oh my god, come on. Why are you working? You know what? No, no. We're not playing Inuyasha. Fuck it. I'll plug in the other HDMI one more time, and if it don't work, no Inuyasha. You have too many cards! Come on. Come on. Work. Work. I mean, it clearly works if it's displaying on my TV. No, I'm not doing this tomfoolery. No. If this works immediately, then we'll just play Call of Cthulhu instead. We'll just start that early. see how that does. Come on, don't tell me now nothing's working. No, I didn't mean. No. I don't want the PS5 on. Go away. Okay. What's wrong now? Are you not plugged in all the way? Is that it? It. I thought I had a brain blast moment, like, oh, maybe I just had the wrong ends plugged in. No? Put that goes in there. Or did the capture card unplug itself? It unplugged itself. It's still not gonna capture though, is it? Hmm. It's bad enough I'm robbing my own life. Now I'm robbing 2 viewers' lives too. And I apologize for that. It was working and now it's not. I swear it was working when right before I started stream, before I switched over to the starting soon screen, get my 5-minute breather. Let's try that again. And then we're gonna go start the game. Oh wahoo! Nope. Maybe we need to be on the greeting screen. Yeah. Let's try this then. Here we go. Nope. Unplug and plug back in for the 5 billionth time. It's on the TV. Video and audio. I'll get on its nerves and do the thing that it bitches at me about. Seriously? Oh, now that works. Okay. That's cool. We're playing Legend of Dragoon now, I guess. Just until Call of Cthulhu finishes installing. I'm not even gonna check the sound and all that stuff. I'm too mad.
Yes! Double slash!
Guess the game wasn't good. No! It's... My life is good.
Yes! Double slash!
Same. I'm not mad. I'm furious. Like a ghost in the wind. Ah! Well, while we're here. Oh, cool, it's almost done. Maybe. Okay, yeah, it's the update. And that was Legend of Dragoon. So glad we could revisit it. Let me just change some stuff. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. Take your time. Never mind. We're doing all of Cthulhu now. In tweet. It's fine. Cthulhu's the one that won the poll anyways. Let's start over. Hi, welcome to wait, the category didn't change. I swear. Enter Madness. I've been here, bro. You know what? That's fine. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean rush. Probably got my old save on here, but whatever. No, I don't. Fair enough. It's been like 4 years since I last played this. Minimum. Anyways, hi! Today we are playing Call of Cthulhu. Veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who had trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Now, I like to call this the American version of Peregrine's playthrough of Vampire. Because it basically is. You know what? I don't know if I can read that. One more subtitle. Feeling pretty cute. Ah, game saved. Good. I put all that effort in. Yahoo! I like little head tilt. It's immersive. I guess there's a reason they taught me to crouch. Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. This is mine now. Oh, yeah. Wait. god. Oh, why is it vibrating? Sensitivity. I guess that's better. First time playing this? I might have played the beginning of it when I first owned it, like, I don't know, 4 years ago or something. But, yeah, I haven't really played it.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
I know the story though. I've seen playthroughs, but hopefully unlike the 2005 game, I'll go in liking it and come out liking it. I remember it being pretty good. Yeah. No!
What a putrid offering.
Willie is not putrid! Good night, sweet prince. Also, is the mixing fine? I can't be bothered. I was struggling setting up.
Don't fight.
Oh, now I can.
You have been chosen.
Wait, what? Why am I running? What's going on? Sounds fine. Good.
Behold. Everything has already been
Oh, the Slenderman convention.
but perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Is that a pureblood Sith? Oh god, it's just a dream.
I hate whiskey.
I'm over it. So yes, we are playing, I was gonna make a joke and call him the guy from Vampire, cause it's the same actor, the same model, like, it is. This is Vampire, but in America and with Cthulhu instead of vampires. This is what this is. Even that deep, mysterious voice was also the deep, mysterious voice for Vampire.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend.
But I
Husband
don't
couldn't
remember his
understand.
name.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Ooh, speakeasy. Why'd I do that? No. Why did I do that? Right, I want to be able to hear the phone go off.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
When do we go to the city in the sky? What? The doctor can well repeat to me I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Also, Edward and the guy from Vampire are also both veterans of the First World War. Like, it's the same, just different location and monsters. When do I get my first superpower? When we all come of age eventually. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. Oh, BioShock. I didn't play Infinite, but I get it now. Also a detective. Is it the same actor? Do you think? No, that's Troy Baker. Never mind. I don't know why I remember that of all things. What nameless creature is calling me? Oh yeah, choices matter. He's just so handsome. That's lovely. Let's get crunk. This will affect my destiny. Why wouldn't we remember him? Fair enough.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh yeah. We get to pretend like stuff matters. All I know is that occultism gives the most lore. I don't even know what ending I want to go for. He's a strong boy. He's a big boy. This doesn't matter, but I want to try. Did he call yet? No, I think his secretary did, though. That's who I'm talking to right now. Fuck it. Validate. I validate you, Edward. Yes. I'm about to call him. His dinner's getting cold. I can't stay in his room all day.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Things have been tough since I was turned into a
You know as well as
vampire.
I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm a beautiful boy.
I'm coming.
Yeah, the models are ugly, but like... it's kind of the point, I guess, right? Like... things are, like...
Sir, I came here
It's
on the
not an
advice of
issue
a
to me,
person
basically.
whom I hold in high esteem.
There's
and
a
I
whole
must say
void
that
out
I
there.
expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Father! When can I go be my own? There's a whole void
You're
out
free to
there.
leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you
That was
speak?
certainly a take.
Stephen
I don't
Webster,
even remember what take I
industrialist and
gave.
art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case,
that
or
was
are you
seamless.
simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes
Dan
me.
said I'm coming
They
so
take me for an
weirdly.
old fool.
He's
Sarah, my
he's
little
had it
girl.
rough. It's like,
She is dead. Even
what are you
must
bugging me
know
in my
of her.
job for?
She was
God, I'm
Sarah
coming.
Hawkins,
The painter.
That's how Cthulhu says it when
the police
you
accuse
call
her of
him to
killing
get his
her
dinner.
family. They all died in a fire.
Like he
Sarah,
knew he'd get
her
clipped out of
husband,
context.
And Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully
That was
at
so
this painting.
immersive.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Also, that's a comedically large bottle on the ground.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me,
That's its concept
Tell me
art.
if
I
this
think
is the
it
work
might
of
be,
madness.
actually.
or if, on the contrary,
also
you
it's like
manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow
Central
so that I may
to the
understand
plot,
it.
technically,
Is
so
that all you want from me?
I guess we can say
Yes,
that
please.
the
right.
artist, Sarah
I'll look
Hawkins,
at your picture.
did the
That's all you've
concept
got?
art for the game.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What was that about, an affair? Alright. What nameless creature is calling me? A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter. Yeah, I guess it would. Who died in a fire alongside her entire family. The affair, as in this situation, not like an actual affair, at least until it is. Does he know that? I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. It's so goofy shaped. Oh hey, I need this picture for the wiki.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping labels. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life with their only son, Simon. I think I had this case solved. Rest assured, but I'm gonna look at this picture.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of
that
these
trophy is.
elements?
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, yeah, we can. Something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory.
It's
Though
almost
they
like
mentioned
something
Sarah's mental state was
fishy
I believe you
is
are
going
right.
on.
This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Dang it, I forgot I wanted to
Saw
draw a
things.
picture of me in like a
What do you mean by that?
20s,
I
30s
never knew what she
detective
meant by
outfit.
that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure.
That was gonna
Mr.
be for
Pierce.
later this week, but
You
then I
must
got
find out
frustrated
the truth
with
about her life
making anything work
and
today.
death.
BRB, okay.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is
It's
that?
linked and it's
It's
your
a small,
job to
remote
prove
island
it.
off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Oh no.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
That's the warehouse
It
with
came
all
with
the
Sarah's
ghosts and
last
stuff,
painting.
right?
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
The
Go to
sci-fi show.
Darkwater. Find Warehouse
something.
36.
I saw an orb. There's an orb in my room. There are ghosts among us.
The sender's label mentions
Oh,
Warehouse
I already
36.
no.
That's right.
And you think your
That is what go to
Why is it still highlighted like I can get more info? Whatever.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Or unknown.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your
I
only
looked away
clue
for a second and I thought he
is a
said
sort of
the party
promontory
starts.
painting
instead
sent
of
from
an artist
Darkwater right
dies.
before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
The party don't
Find
start
that warehouse.
till she walks
Find
in,
out
Pierce.
the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right.
I'm handsome.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer.
Fuck, that's supposed to
But it's
mean.
not like I have a choice.
Also, why'd I get loud all of a sudden?
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Wow, what a work of art. Oh, now I register this picture. Let's see. That must be Sarah. That must be her son Simon. And that's an eldritch abomination. Case closed.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
That's the spirit. Ooh, let's look at her character sheet. We're a smart boy. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion. American units have suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Which is a very healthy combination, especially in the 20s. Sleeping pills are like hard stuff, probably.
I used to be an avid reader.
Then let's read.
I used to be an avid reader.
Okay. Why do you have 2 copies of California, Alaska? Sorry, 4 Wait. You really love California, Alaska, man. You really used to be an avid reader.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Okay, so it's 1924. And I think Vampire takes place in 1932, maybe? So this would technically come first. We go and meet Cthulhu and we just go, and then we go to England and then, oh no,
Darkwater is
vampire.
off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Wait. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, really. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Okay, so that is a drawing of a giant fish. I thought it was a map and was like, wow, it's shaped like a monster fish. That's clever. No, I'm just dumb.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Hold on, Pierce. This is the most that will feel
Natural
alive.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Who's that? Man, 4-H was still a thing back then? Still a thing. Was a thing back then? Pictured map of fish. It's not called an anatomy chart, it's it's called a map. Hell yeah, prohibition. But we don't give a fuck.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Yeah. I think that was a real thing, right? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. California, Alaska. Maybe we should take one off for the road, you know? Is that where the bathroom is? I don't have to go, I guess. Well, It was nice here. Bye. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. You see, it needs to load a whole island off the coast of Massachusetts. Yep. So how are we tonight? Oh boy, are we ready to enter madness? Alright, here we go. Wait, did the title card call that chapter 2? That's funny. I'm a beautiful boy.
We're almost there.
You're a beautiful boy too. We made it to Call of Cthulhu Island. Scylla. That's from Greek mythology. I think it's the mouth in the water. No, that's Charberus? Carberus?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story.
That's a Silent Hill sign if I've ever seen one.
Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Thank you, Fitzroy. Oh no. No. They got Willie again.
Hey, Sullivan.
No.
Can't you go any faster?
No.
Force it too much will break everything.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
Hi.
He's gonna get us
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those
Jonathan!
games.
That's the name of the guy from Vampire.
Now,
Okay.
please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't
Rude.
put that beast back in the...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real big.
Oh yeah, I got yes. Oh, that's why they're yellow. Because after the initial point spending, you can only get them in the environment. Okay. Dark water. Stephen Webster, a wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. That clicked too fast. He's ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater. The heir of a shipowner family, he used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, the painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues seek the truth. Excellent. Schoolboy. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. And I'm gonna take a snapshot so I can add it to the wiki later. Dark water. Chapter 1 was very... yeah. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. That's sad. Okay. Get crunk.
Hey, be careful.
Mother.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, we're pretty strong.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
No prohibition around here?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Why was the rumor spelled with a
Screams,
U?
that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
So earlier they said honor, and that didn't have a U, and I only remember that because I was like, because internally I was like, you really know it's the American version of vampire that way.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Are we committing to being Hella crunk.
Captain
Sure.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Darn.
That'll be all for now.
Is it because I chose the strength option? Who knows?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent! Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale! To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Okay.
The girl, doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Gossip.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
My guy, you
Gifted
good?
with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
She will do it again. The girl, doctor. Cold.
Okay.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Oh god, they're patriots.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
Wait, did he hit his
You
cup?
could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Why you gotta word it like that?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
That cow flesh was sure delicious. Mother.
What you looking at, stranger?
Oh. Okay. I don't know what that means.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her
okay.
liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Yes, mother. Darn. Okay. Well, it was fun.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, he was so close to getting the sex number. It would have been so funny. Gotta be polite. Dr. Fitzroy. Here. Ooh, can I take that? Nope. Why is it all green and mystical? I don't even think we were at the weird stuff yet. No.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Well.
The Scylla. It finished
Scylla.
up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Oh, we're so smart now. What's our level? Takes so long to read. It's still 14, or still 1 of 5. Plans.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Man looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Indeed he does.
What a macabre souvenir.
What a macabre souvenir. I think I'm starting to realize I was not in the mindset for this game today. I have nothing of value
Fishing
to add.
equipment. Huh. Could do with some rust remover.
Finally. Well, this seems like a good time to stretch and up and knock. Ooh. Okay. I forgot to turn the PS2 off. Okay. And we'll flush. Never mind. Oh good, it's one of those double hinge doors.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Okay. Let's talk to our boy.
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
This?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the documents blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh! It was a ghost.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, I thought fishing stopped in 1847.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Let's learn about Darkwater.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
That's fine, I already did.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
I
But,
want to see my dad's leg.
you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about
It's certainly
the
an
depths?
opener.
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Anyways, it's a miraculous catch, am I right?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did. Who's Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
It's in the entryway.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no.
Out in the open.
That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the
Thanks.
building belongs to, don't you?
It
I
belonged
know.
to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay, bye.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Oh, so we have to call character points something else because the abbreviation is very unfortunate. Spot hidden's good. Oh, did I not spend it? Validate. Ooh, they're leaving. Now I can go this way. Hello. Well, well, well.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Hold on, I hear Marco. wanna say hi?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Okay, I'm putting you down. I think I'll stop once this chapter's done. And hopefully I should be more prepared for the day where I actually intended to start streaming this.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Oh, am I missing something? Okay. Aha!
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Wowzers. Does it have to be in this area? Yeah, the thing went away. Huh. Go back up, I guess. What else do I need? What do I need? Oop. Nothing. What a beautiful man. What an alright man. Hi, Alita. Why is this an occult? What an alright man. I've never seen a more alright man. I was gonna make an alt-right joke, but I'm just not 100% here right now. He looks kind of mean. They all do, to be fair. Okay, what am I looking for? It's something I have to bring back with me? Do you have any secrets?
You saw what happened with those sailors.
I
Don't
did?
hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Is that a promise?
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Bye. I should have put more points in my spot check. Or what's it called? Spot hidden. It's basically spot check. What secrets are you hiding? What do you want? It's right. The game won't let me advance. I'm tired. That looked like that looked like an orb. Just out there. Oh, look, here it comes. Oh, I could go this way now.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
Willie.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
I don't know why I just saw this pier and immediately thought of Godzilla 98. Where he's coming up to the water and this is
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Oh, the grain stuff? Yeah, can't say either. I thought that was a dead body for a second. You see what you want, I suppose. Ooh, here's a naughty boy.
There.
I am. It's so dark. Oh.
Hello, old friend.
This is mine now. Oh, I put it away. Okay. Nope. What was the red button? That. L2. Hello.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Yeah, I just got here.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
You know what? Yeah, this is Brandon.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean
Brendan.
by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking
Brendan
down at
Fraser.
us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That's nice. One of those guys keeping guard.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack
Edward's
by
voice
drunken
is great.
sailors.
Yeah, it's
If only they
Jonathan
would
from
kill each
Vampire. But with an American accent instead of a British one.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I forgot my guy's name was Edward for a second. I thought we were talking about one of the drunkards. I'm like, how do you know his name? Huh. Oh,
I've taken
blind.
enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Oh.
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
I am just checked out. Hey guys.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
You know, that time where people were like freaking out because they're like, oh my god, Sephiroth has blackheads. He's just like us. Got nothing on these guys and their eyeliner. Ooh, wow. Knock him out with a bottle.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw
Might
you
as
talking
well.
to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Oh no, I don't think my eloquence is that good.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your
Language.
racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Rude, exactly.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you gonna be talking about?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Ha 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 ha.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
The sailors, duh.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Okay.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Well, this has been a treat.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Well, gosh diddly darn. Ooh, ramp. Oh, that felt cool.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Hey.
That's not.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Oh,
Because its owner is
his
dead.
left cheek.
And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast
It
back
was
in the water, you
you.
shysters. You're crazy.
What could have done so much damage?
I don't know why I looked at it. I haven't been any smarter in medical in the last whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Just a couple of polite boys.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him
Too
that
sad.
flunky, and he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
That was invigorating. It's Roy. What do I do?
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
That's all I had, I guess. He told me to go somewhere and I wasn't even listening. Can I save? There's a checkpoint. What do I do with the bottle I got? Ah, what? Okay. I'm gonna find the plot, and when I do, hoo boy!
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
January 16th, 1919. My great-grandma hasn't been born yet. Not until May. Like, the day after, like... Oh. It's like a total lunar eclipse or whatever. Like, it's one of those, like, fun ones, right? That don't happen that often.
Cold. She won't stop asking.
Cat, mommy.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
My grandpa was born in 1914. He would have been old. Yeah.
I told you to beat it.
Well, makes me sad. Can I talk to these two guys? Do they have any insight?
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Heavily.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I've got a bottle on me.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you.
Thank you.
Follow me.
This town isn't very welcoming, is it?
I don't feel well.
Hey,
It looks
where are you going?
pleasant.
I hope for your sake that I didn't.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your
We're going
hooch
West
in a
Side Story on him.
fisherman's hut.
You got it coming. What? You helped yourself from my...
I'm here now. Never mind.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, the game saved. I'm done. I'm just not here. Let's see. Any rating? Oh, Jax is playing Tears of the Kingdom. Right over. Need sleeps. I do. Doesn't help that I got worked up over getting things set up. Yeah. Raid Ojax. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing more Thursday. Thursday. Okay. Night.